So when you go about using a meter stick to measure, honestly, the numbers that occur before the decimal are pretty easy. For example, 3 point. That means I have 3 meter sticks, and then it's the decimal. The thing that students tend to have difficulty with is what all of these little lines mean afterwards. Now, I've been very careful with my meter stick to point out that this line right here represents 0.01. And so if the end of whatever it is I'm measuring came to exactly this line, I would follow it by 0.01. But let's say that whatever the thing that I'm measuring actually makes it to here. This line represents 0.08, and so I'm going to write 0.08. Well, what happens if my measurement makes it all the way to here? I'm going to include 0.13. So far, so good? Okay, but between, let's say, the 0.10, this line, and the 0.11, I see all these really small little lines. How many of them do you think there are? 10. So there's 10 very small little lines between the 0.10 and the 0.11. And so if my line starts at 0 and then comes to right there, can I start my measurement by, I'm going to start, I don't have any meter sticks, but what's the next two numbers that I'm going to write? 0.1. Is it a little bit bigger than 0? Yeah, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5. Can I add one more number after that to represent that it's a little bit larger than 0.10 and not quite 0.11, so it's 0.10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far, so good? Now, I make a joke all the time, which says that the number 0.105 means nothing until I tell everybody in my audience what the units are. What are we measuring here? 0.105 meters. Good. And so you need to include the unit meters to tell people that that's what we're measuring.